then, well, he told me to F off, and I saw that one figure, and that was about it. Now I'm here just trying to think it all over. You know, it's funny that person you're talking about, the one who's hanging out by the sidelines of that Stalrim place, she dropped by here earlier, and I couldn't help but overhear her muttering about how she has to do this one job for Carnius Magius, about how she needs to properly spy on and sabotage this one place just to fully make it where she is. Wait, you mean to tell me that I walked past a spy? I knew something about this smelt fishy. Guardian, get away from that woman. So, Caventina, right? Well, what do you want? Say, one last time, you wouldn't happen to know anything about Carnius Magius, would you? Yeah, sorry, never heard of him. It's funny. I was just at the meat hall. Apparently you visited that place, going through here, and, couldn't help but overhear something about how you were sent here to spy on the Stalrim production and dismantle it so Raven Rock doesn't, well, thrive as it should. That is quite a complex situation, if it were true. But here's the thing, Valor. Even if it were true, what would you do about it? The one thing my training with my father has taught me. The one thing I know I must do. Ancestors of the Valor, grant me the strength I require. Grant me the strength to strike this woman down. Now wait a minute, you're not actually you're bluffing. You wouldn't strike me. Wanna bet? I can't move. You will fall. A message to Cardius. You do not mess with Raven Rock. Viper Blade. Alright.
What is it, friend?
Garing. You're not here to hurt us. And perhaps you are different from the rest. You seek knowledge of Stalrim, right? Stalrim? You know, I mean, I was sent here because of a strange blue crystalline rock held up in some, well, mine. I won't disclose a lot of details, but, is that what is called Stalrim? Ah. Yes, well, you are not the first to seek it. Outsiders like this woman have been here before. Always demanding, always offering. That is, unless useless to us. But they get nothing. The skull give them nothing, because they call it sacred. We give them nothing, because we know they would misuse it. Wait, you mean to tell me that this material that's, well, in a mine, is some sort of sacred mineral? Well, the skulls consider the Stalrim to be holy. During the Great War with the Dark Elves, many heroes fell in battle. Some could not be returned to Skyrim and buried here. Great magics were worked on their tombs to protect their belongings from grave robbers and their corpses from worse things. Energy was drawn from the land itself, and our heroes were encased in tombs of ice. That ice is Stalrim. Sounds like quite a form of grave protection, much like how us Dunmer, us dark elves, who I guess our ancestors must have fought, but here we are talking. I know our ancestors have a similar protection on our graves. We usually just burn the corpses to ash, and then whatever corpses we don't burn, we usually raise to keep the tombs safe from grave robbers, as a deterrent more than anything. But, you know, how would a grave deterrent be misused by, I don't know, the Imperials? Well, we learned that Stalrim can be forged much like iron or steel. We were made outcasts for it. The Skull are too narrow-minded to understand its practical value. Some, like this woman, hear of it and come seeking it, but will not get it from us, ho ho ho. You, however, you earn my respect after dealing with that spy there. She was getting on my nerves, and I don't think she'll be missed. Now, we will now see if you can truly be trusted. Take this pickaxe, use it to chip off a piece of Stalrim, and bring that piece to me.
Speak to Graring.
This thing is quite a fancy looking pick, too. Not quite the same I'm used to. I mean, things looks kind of obtuse. I mean, I could find it hard to believe that this thing could strike any material. Certain this thing could strike down the likes of, what, Stalrim you speak of? Well, I guess we're kind of out of options, aren't we? It's time to go back to Raven Rock and guess we can see about chipping away at that Stalrim. And I do remember seeing visions of a similar material in another place, and a few others. Now, I know I must strike this place eventually. But, if my visions were correct, then I think I could probably get some more of that stuff just inside here. Gandrun, huh? Well, my, visions do seem quite accurate so far. If I remember correctly, yes, a rat down that way. It's possible that one of those smugglers is down there with an axe. Wouldn't want to face him, but yes, this is the stuff. Yes, I can chip away at it and there we go. Managed to get a piece off of it. Can't believe I actually managed to grab that thing off with just this thing. I mean, it just doesn't seem like it would be up for the task, but got it nonetheless. Well, we should probably head back to Raven Rock and clear that way, huh? Raven Rock. The Jewel of Solstheim. Whatever that's worth. But before I clear the way, some of this stuff has been quite heavy to log around. I mean, these bandits that I keep killing, these reavers, these smugglers, have quite the valuable stuff that I can't quite sell to a good appraiser quite yet. This curse definitely weighs a ton, but I already have one curse, don't need a spare one. This mortar and pestle is a neat find, but it does weigh a little, so seems other than that, got a variety of potions. Not sure if I need all of them though. Definitely don't need to carry around all these fatigue potions that weigh this much. I mean, even the cheaps weigh a good bit. Definitely keep the restore health and the restore magicka, though. I only need these in a special case, though, so I'll keep them handy. These paralyzation cures. There. Other than that, these chunks of Stalrim do have a bit of heft to them. I could probably return a few of these things. There's at least another guaranteed way down here in the mines. Now to just make the journey down, I guess. Let Falco know that we got a job well done. At least before I decide to see about, well, getting the possible reward. It is possible that he could shape this Stalrim. As he said, maybe I could get my own Stalrim. My own equipment. Could use a shield. It's been a while since I've had a good shield. This cave. So dark. Could really use a torch down here. Oh well. It's not like I really need to see well to chip away at some ice, some frigid crystalline Stalrim. It's so deep down here. Seems to just go on and on. This is the way back here. This part is just needs a light, that's all. I think I feel something cold here, though. I'm gonna try to chip at it. Ah, got some. Any more? None that I can feel. Well, suppose we should head out then. I think Falco's gonna love to see this thing. Alright. Well, Falco, I think I found a bit of a breakthrough. Ah, welcome back. Yeah, I spoke with Garing and, well, he gave me this pickaxe. Oh, well, I know he's some kind of outcast. Yeah, so, we done here? Well, you might want to get the Nord some of that Stalrim, Valor Dreth. I'm curious to see what they can do with it.
It's always something.
You know, same here. I do remember when I went and retrieved that one skull for that one person. There was another tomb with some strange looking corpses held on display, and well, it looks like that same material. I wonder. Kolbjorn Burrow. Can't believe I returned here after all this time. Well, from what I remember, there's some foul undead in there. Foul undead that won't take no for an answer. definitely going to need some protection from my ancestors for this one. I think it's a couple of them there too, so I need to be quick. Valor Dreth, grant me speed. Now, as I see them coming, I must rush out of there. Alright. Quick paralyzation should do the trick. I don't need to kill anything. Alright, good. Quick. Alright, get this thing out. Go ahead. Alright, one. Got another here. Two. Quickly. Alright, there's three. Alright, we need to get out of here quick. No. Come on. I need to get out of here quick. Ancestors, grant me strength. The exit's near. I can feel it. Well, got 5 of the stuff now. Hopefully this is all worth it. I swear if this Stalrim is like second-rate material, just behind like particle board, oh, I'm gonna be mad. Alright, well, it was a great adventure, but so a very long trek here and back, honestly, from Raven Rock and out here and back to Raven Rock, but I've got plenty of Stalrim. So what do you say, Groring? What is it, friend? Well, you sent me out to go find Stalrim? Oh, you have some of it. I shall not take it from you. That you were willing to bring it is proof enough. Now that I know you can be trusted, you may come to us at any time, and we will construct you armor and weapons. Speak to Einar and Hidar. They will do the things for you with... They will do these things for you with my blessing. So Einar and Hidar. Einar, what do you do? Well, you can make Stalrim armor with me. And you, Hidar? I could make Stalrim weapons.
Have you come for Stalrim weapons?
Fascinating. No, it's... Looking at this here... How much trouble would it be for you, Einar, to make me say, well... enough armor to fill up my bare spots, you know, and, well, my bare hand here. I could definitely use a shield to start things off with this Stalrim armor here. Well, I could definitely craft any piece, provided you have the raw materials. Yeah, like, notice you ain't willing to sell me a shield, but... Maybe we could start with the boots? Of course, yes. That would be like 2 days. Day for each boot. Maybe if I talk to you about weapons, perhaps a shield counts somewhat as a weapon. Not really. Damn. So I guess I must find my Stalrim shield elsewhere? Well, I suppose I'll get kitted out with what I can. Well, it does feel quite nice upon my skin. I suppose if I manage to collect enough of this Stalrim, I may actually be able to cover myself head to toe in this stuff. I might even become some form of Cryo-knight. Wouldn't that be something?